Hey Coop, just give me a minute. My computer's being shit. I don't have the link to the stream yet. I need to reload my browser thing. Just like give me a minute here. I guess I'll switch over to this for the time being, but yeah, my old laptop sucks shit. But who's surprised by that? Holy fuck! Nothing is loading. Wow, it's annoying. Oh, we're doing our best here. There you go. Just. Come on, computer. You can do it. You can do it. I am live. Cool. There we go. All right. Fucking hell, dude. God, I need a new laptop. Oh my god. Or a PC, but if I was on a PC, I wouldn't be able to stream because I'm not where I live right now. Holy fuck. I really don't want to have to restart my computer. That would suck. Please, computer. And my thing is shit. Okay, yeah, there's a problem. And my cursor is stuck. Yeah, there we go. Holy shit. There we go. Okay, now we can finally get going. The thumbnail shows the live streams that took me so long. It's okay. As always, give a few minutes, then we'll get going. Maybe around like 12:17, 12:18. First match today, we'll have I Made You Read This 8500 versus Kumiko. And yes, this is the second to last stream. There are 22 games left, so we're going to do 10 this stream and then 12 on the next one. So the next stream will be the last one of pools. And while I wait for us to start, I will continue grinding up on all I know of my Black Nuzlocke that I'm doing for the Elite Four. Thank God for all I know, because I'm doing this on an actual like DS as opposed to an emulator, so it would take fucking forever if I didn't have all I knows. Hello, people. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, so just give it a couple more minutes. Let's see. Hey, just to pull this back up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Because I don't feel like playing on emulator, I find, honestly, yeah, grinding sucks on cartridge, but like, I know, I find it more rewarding to play on the actual hardware, so that's why I'm doing the Nuzlocke on my actual DS. I don't know, like, it does suck, and I've done a lot of hours of grinding for this Nuzlocke, like, from things I am to grind for, but it's fine, I don't mind that much. Like, all I know is make it more bearable, for sure. Yeah, we'll just give it a couple more minutes, and we'll go. Yeah, all I know is definitely make it more bearable, which helps. Okay. It's like the first Nuzlocke I've done in at least a few years, so it's the first time I'm doing like hardcore, like no items, set mode, all that. So it's been pretty fun so far. We'll get started in like 2 minutes. So yeah, we are. Oh, let's get started. I guess we'll get going. So our first matchup is I Made You Read This 8500 versus Kumiko. So let's take a look here. Dragon Knight looks pretty solid. Obviously, there's like things they can switch into it, but they don't like it. I feel like you could just run Banded D-Knight here, but on base use like Suicune comes in and like it takes a hit and Ice Beams you, so maybe not Banded, but D-Knight is quite solid here. Raikou into no ground type is always a good time for the Raikou player, so that's very good for Kumiko. Yeah, this Raikou looks very, very scary. Outspeeds everything but Arrow. It's probably has to run Shucka for Earthquake Arrow, but like you don't mind that at all. Or I actually could run Sub, but either way, Raikou looking very, very strong. Suicune looks solid here, but like Empoleon can roar it out very easily, and Raikou can kind of CM Lord. It's tough. It depends on the sets, but yeah. So I'd say Suicune has a bit of a tough time into Empoleon. Scizor looking quite good. Obviously, there's Empoleon's like Torkoal, but it's not bad here at all. Arrow has a solid matchup, but there are decent rock resist. Yeah. In terms of hazards, we do see Hitmonchan on Kumiko's side. Can't really spin on I Made You Read This very well. Obviously, like Rotom is just kind of Shade 9 if you don't run Foresight. And you can run Foresight on Hitmonchan, of course, and you probably have to, but yeah. I mean, again, you don't really need to worry that much about hazards. Just need to try and keep rocks off for Dragonite, which is maybe doable. I'm going Kumiko in this matchup. Okay, I mean, Urias on the left, Kumiko on the right. Oh, Cynthia and Garchomp Custom Avatar. Let's go. For those who don't know, Garchomp is my favorite Pokemon, so I'm very happy to see a custom with that. Custom is awesome. Garchomp's my favorite Pokemon, so yeah. Anyway, Arrow's gonna get up rocks as a Tauros should get payback. That one just 49. And we switch out to Scizor on the payback. He's gonna hit some lefties. That's gonna do virtually nothing. Tauros gonna quick the Fire Blast though, do 57, and Scissor's gonna Swords Dance. Sure, Tauros lives a Bullet Punch run +2, right? Yeah, it's gonna be forced out. Well, hello, nobody. Welcome. Anyway, we do see Fire Blast come out. Suicune's gonna take less than lefties from it. Very funny. Gonna start Calm Minding because Empoleon definitely has Roar. Sure, he has Roar. He has Sub, but he's definitely going to Roar here. Or just get Rocks up, but he can Roar on the following turn anyway. Like, you always bring Roar in this matchup. Surf only does 27. Yep, there it is. Like, you always bring Roar and Empoleon and Suicune. Blaziken's going to come in. That could get some offensive momentum for Kumiko here. Go out to Nidoqueen, and we're just going to Superpower. And get Poison for our troubles. That's unfortunate for the Blaziken, of course. We're only coming on the Thunder Punch, take virtually nothing. I guess calling an Arrow or a Suicune switch in there. And we're just going to get intimidated by Tauros. Doesn't matter. We're going to burn the Tauros. Okay, this thing is in... Oh, it's Lumberry. Okay, interesting. But, I mean, Payback's not going to do that much because you're faster anyway. He's going to go for it. Just 22 to Blaziken. Then out to Nidoqueen again. But he's going to Earthquake this time. So it's going to do a ton to Nidoqueen. It's now very well. You probably... I mean, it depends what you have in the back. No, we're going to sack the Nidoqueen. Fair enough. So that's one potential Aerodactyl check on, but Blaziken is obviously very low now. I will switch it out. I assume it's choice, so I can't do. You should get a Sub. Oh wow, interesting. So like Sub Calm Mind, maybe. It's Sub Thunderwave. Okay, interesting. I like Sub UC here. It makes a lot of sense. Sub again. As Roman's paralyzed, so he's gonna get Sub up to stay up this time. Go Fire Punch. Okay. And get a crit for 54. And that's probably a more offensive Uxie if that would have done 27 without the crit. That's kind of wild. 54 is a lot of damage. And yeah, so Rome's going to announce the Uxie here. Do see Scizor come in on the Fire Punch. Yeah, I mean, you knew it had Fire Punch. Why did you go into your Scizor there? I'm very confused. Like, yeah, just revealed Fire Punch, and surely it's going to be running speed for Scizor if it's running Fire Punch. Yeah, I don't get that play. Like, you just threw away your Scizor for nothing, and that was probably pretty important in this matchup. Anyway, Crunch is going to do 56. Uxie's going to switch out, but Luxray is paralyzed now. It's going to get intimidated, so it's not going to do much damage. You know, only 26 from the Crunch, even for the Life Orb. Sack the Blaziken to Rocks, makes sense. As Tauros goes for Earthquake. In comes Suicune. Switching out to Empoleon, which obviously checks Suicune very, very well. Suicune goes Sub, but like, I don't even know if I agree with that Sub. You just took 18% for nothing. Now it's going to get roared again, yeah. I feel like Sub was not the play anyway. Luxray's gonna get dragged in here, okay. Probably force down Empoleon, yeah, into Tauros again. And Kumiko's just like pushing their advantage really hard here. Superpower's gonna come out, knock out the Tauros, but I mean, now Luxray's down 46, he has minus defense. Raikou's gonna come in, interesting. Okay, is that Brian HP ground? He's gonna Sub, fishing for a power, I guess. Oh, Ice Fang's not gonna break sub. No, you needed to crunch there, my friend. I don't even know if crunch broke the sub, but you need to crunch if you're good. Ice Fang makes no sense, and you get fully paralyzed and punished. Yep. Well, that's game over. Yeah. It's behind the sub now. It's gonna be the end of the game. In comes Suicune, but Suicune's gonna die, and then the arrow can't break the sub. Just switch. Yep, and in comes Aerodactyl, and we're just gonna break the sub and die of Thunderbolt. So, very, very dominant win by Kumiko here. Wow, extremely dominant win. Didn't even reveal the last Pokemon. They just felt kind of in control the entire time. Wild Charge does not exist in Gen 4 Coop. That is a Gen 5 move. That is a Gen 5 move. That is part of the reason why shit like Luxray and Electivire are really bad. Like, Electivire is actually usable. It's like, it has like actual stats. But no, Wild Charge does not exist, which is rough for a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, pretty basic Raikou win there. Neat Tauros set. Sacking the Scizor to Uxie for no reason was pretty rough. I'm not going to lie. Like, that was not the play. And Roar Suicune just Roar and Pokemon kind of shitting on Suicune. And Suicune subbing repeatedly and like just letting itself get roared out and take all that chip was not great. I don't know how much it mattered in the end game, but like letting itself take all that chip from Hazards and from Roar is just like not, and sub is not good. Yeah, nothing too crazy here, just a good win for Kumiko. Okay. Let's get the next one. Okay, next game we have Iger versus Checkmate. So I know both these players were 2-0 going into this, so winner gets a much higher seed in bracket, but obviously both are guaranteed in at this point. So we see. Let's see. We see Rain. Checkmate loves his Rain, and it is a pretty damn good Rain match. I have to say, Milo obviously is a good Rain check. But Brian is a good Rain check, but he does get worn down. Zapdos pressures it super hard. Obviously, there are like decent Zapdos checks, stuff like Raikou and Uxie. Azelf looking decent offensively, but Absol obviously always can Pursuit Trap it relatively safely. We see Hitmontop's and Spears on both sides, and you have a Spin Blocker, so both sides can give spikes, but they won't really stay up. I also think with Clovish, you might want to run a more offensive variant here anyway, just continue spamming attacks into Milotic. Like Life Orb Poison Jab probably is a good chunk. Seeing Tento on a rain on a one second Coop. I can't see your message because YouTube sucks. So seeing Tento it's just seeing Tento on a round 5 last match this week. I get by the time it got to me round 4, every spare was gone. Like every vital spare. I ended up with Hitmonchan and it felt so bad. Like every vital spare was gone before my round 4. It sucked. Like 6 of them went between my round 3 and 4 picks. I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? But anyway, yeah, so here we got Zapdos also looking decent, but Raikou and Flygon are not the worst checks, so especially Raikou. Raikou kind of shits on Zapdos. It's not like doesn't catch it with a Toxic on the switch in. Well, I'll be sure we gets 4 kills here. I mean, no, I guess the Steel type is, but no. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna lean. I think I'm gonna call this one about even. It looks pretty even to me. So Iger on the left, Checkmate on the right. Absolutely into Azel. That's very good, very smart. It's Sash, so it does survive, but obviously it'll die to Hazards now. As Absol gets off the pursuit, yep. And he's also gonna come back in, so knocking up rocks. Yeah, this is why I don't like Azelf in DVP draft as a lead. Like, it's so easy for opponents to just pursuit trap you because they know you're weak. Like, it's so easy to pursuit trap Azelf on lead in draft. I really don't like it. Yeah, like, I don't know. So, Raikou and Coolfish come in. Anyway, it's good. Yep. One was 43. What was also something else? Sash? I didn't see it. Whatever. Oh, it was Sash on the Coolfish, I see. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of ASLV in the championship because you obviously it's amazing. I'm not a fan of ASLV in draft because, like, it's so easy to just get pursuit trap. It's so easy to counter it in draft in most matchups. It's just so easy to counter it. But anyway, back to the game. We see Dragon Dance. Dragon Pulse doing less than half, so King Droll is able to get to +2. It could theoretically go +3, but that's really greedy, and you're risking a high roll. Yep, Outrage just KOs. In comes Scizor. Scizor probably dies to this, right? Yeah, sure. Let's say surely. Yeah, I think this might be the end of the game. I mean, unless King Droll starts hitting himself. Uxie comes in. She doesn't want to risk the hitting. Fair enough. Thunder Wave on the Quillfish, so that's a good play by Checkmate to get something useless paralyzed instead of something useful. Out comes Zapdos. Thunderbolt gets the para. Ooh, fan the full para. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Anyway, Zapdos now paralyzed too. Lots of yellow magic being sprayed around. Flygon comes in. As Zapdos is paralyzed, so even if he did prick with HPS, it wouldn't matter there. We're gonna have a Stone Edge into Bronzong, do virtually nothing. Fire Blast comes out. Does 67. That's good damage, damn. Give a Rain Dance though and sack off the Bronzong, of course, but Kingdra can just come back in here. And it will. Just clicks Waterfall. Yeah, I think this might just clean up. How much of UC have 46? And I don't know if UC goes down. We'll find out. It lives on 1, but it gets up the T-Wave, and we know it. Swim Barrier has been burned, so. But it's still faster. It's going to be slower than Raikou, though, so maybe Raikou can pull this back. I mean, where there's a Raikou, there's a way, but I don't know. Thunder comes off. Hitmontop comes in. Get a fake out. Obviously, you might as well get your chip. Thunder, 97, and a para, and a full para. Oh, shit. Mach Punch. Thunder misses, and then what the fuck is this game? They were right. I am enjoying streams. This is a game of all time. Hey, and Czech is going to win with the Hitmontop. Wow. Yeah, that game happened. Okay. Yeah, very very hacksy game. A lot of para, a lot of misses at the end there, but Czech is gonna pull it out 2-0 game, a 3-0 record, a very high bracket seed, and Iger ending 2-1, but still also making play-ins. Not play-ins, bracket. So yeah, good game from both of them, even though it was kind of hacksy. Okay, let's get into our next game. We have here game 3. We have Tago versus Martini. So another one from the pool. We watched a ton of games from last time. We watched 3 or 4 games from this pool last time. So we're going to see the rest of them today. So let's take a look here. We see, so Raikou into no ground type, as we always say, is pretty good. There's dual electrics, so both can kind of check it. Blossom can honestly come here. Blossom is not bad as much into like Swampert, Zapdos. I mean, Raikou, it's not terrible. Martini's spinner being Hitmonchan is fine into Frost Dust, but spikes going bro could be annoying. And Tentacruel can kind of spin on Rotom. It depends on like the bulk on the Rotom in the offense on the Tentacruel. So maybe. But I will say, yeah, Raikou looks really good. Dragonite looks solid. Scarman's looking arms. The checks those can be worn down. Infernape, however, looks kind of crazy here. Like, yes, you have D-Knight, yes, you have Tentacruel, yes, you have Swampert, but like again, all those get pressured really easily. I know this is kind of tough. I think I'm gonna lean Tago, but it's a tough one here. Let's get into it. Tago on left, Martini on the right. Okay, we see Trading Rocks with the Ape and the Bronzong, as it's obviously U-turn, yep. Gets a good chip on the Swarm. 23 is not bad damage. In comes Rotom. Scarf Swampert, as I was going to say, it's definitely offensive based on damage in front of it. And we're going to get burned, though. For our troubles. Waterfall again, get some more chip. Yep, and take out the Swampert with a Heating Power Grass. That definitely did not need to crit because it was offensive. Yep. Surface good KO Rotom. I don't think that crit mattered, but I guess it could have depending on the spreads on both Pokemon. Jolteon's going to come in as we go just out the Bronzong tank. Only 29 here, so it's not bad damage at all. Double into Tentacruel as Jolteon Baton Pass. Okay, brings in the Infernape. Presuming it's going to U-turn. No, it's going to Earthquake. Okay, take out Tentacruel. That crit may have mattered if the Tentacruel was Fizz Def. I'm not sure, though. There we go. Get up a Spike here. As the U-turns out. Into Drapion. Get a Pursuit. It's going to stay in Colbert. And what's it going to click? Just HP ground. Get a ton of damage off. Following up, if it was wearing Ice Beam, actually would have done more. But I don't know if he's wearing Ice Beam on the set, to be fair. Frost is going down. Drapion. Raikou comes in on Tago's side. And it's probably going to start setting up, right? Yep, there's the Calm Mind. Jordan's doing good toxic. Oh, Raikou's faster. What the hell? Oh, it roars. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, what the hell? Is that like a Maj Jolteon? But no, he's just swinging roar. Fair enough. Baton Pass out. Into Skarmory. As it gets put to sleep. Hypnosis Bronzong, always something very scary. We're going to boom here. Doing good chip to the Skarmory as it's forced to waste a sleep turn here. Raikou comes back in now. Very good position for Raikou. Good Calm Mind as Skarmory is going to wake up. and quick Whirlwind. Okay. Dragonite is the last, of course, on Tago's side, not surprisingly. We're going to go a Fire Blast here, get Whirlwind back out. It's an unfortunate miss. Raikou comes in, takes another hit of rocks, and Fireball is going to kill the Skarmory. So now Dragonite is really, really strong. Suicune is the bring in here. I don't... Sure, I guess. You're going to start Calm Minding, yeah. They're going to both start Calm Minding, but probably Raikou should win this 1v1, I'm pretty sure. It's Wakan, okay. But Hydro Pump's not going to... Yeah, and then, like, it just kills you on the following turn. And now you're dealing with a +1 Raikou. Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't really like Wakan, Suicune into Raikou. I don't think it's a smart bring unless you already have your setup before they get set up. I don't think it's very good. And we're going to see Infernape come in, die to Thunderbolt, and last Pokemon is the Jolteon. Jolteon Ranger... Oh, yes, a Ranger Shadow Ball, yep. Go Baton Pass. Oh, I mean, sure, you can always... I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so Tago's go win. I believe that puts Tago up to 2-0, and Martina, I believe, was already 0-2, so Martina's out, unfortunately. And yeah, Tago up to 2-0, I believe. Okay, that will move him into brackets. On to our next game here. Hey. Let's see, we've got here Tago's last game versus Caps. So I believe Caps, I believe these players are 2-0 at this point, I'm pretty sure. I believe both these players are 2-0. So Weir goes out to 3-1, Woozer goes down to 2-1. Woozer goes down to 2-1, of course. So let's get into it. Well, we see another groundless team into Raikou. Obviously, there's Shaman, which is a decent check, but Shaman's not, like, amazing. I guess it's fine, actually. Like, Bronzong plus D-Knight is kind of annoying for Shaman. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Let's see. Metagross is interesting. Swampert, Bronzong are kind of annoying for Metagross, I will say. Still, like, a good Pokemon, of course. Azelf is very likely to get Pursuit Trapped by Absol, so you have to watch out for that. But not bad. Hitmontop can spin pretty freely here, whereas Tentacruel can't really, so if I could see a Spikes route from Capslock with the Qwilfish being very strong here, even Toxic Spikes, because there's no grab poison, and you might want to poison like the Swampert and the Raikou on switch in. Oh, I know, I'm stupid. There's a Tentacruel. What am I saying? So yes, I can see a Spikes route being pretty strong from Caps. I mean, Dragonite looks good as always, right? There's just Metagross, really. I think I'm going to lean Raikou here. Let's get into it. Tago on the left, Caps on the right. Bronzong lead and Azelf lead. So Bronze, like, oh, it was Bronzong Dragonite mostly. Never mind. Well, anyway, Bronzong's gonna block. Oh shit, and that's a really bad to get your Marshall ball. Is it gonna start calling? Yep. Okay, we're just gonna skip a few turns. Yeah, it's gonna go for the freeze, but it does get the freeze, but like it's gonna need a lot of freeze turns. Actually, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't have enough PP. You're gonna need to like PP. Yeah, no, there's no way. I mean, okay, we're just gonna skip ahead until Bronzong falls because like it doesn't matter. It got frozen again, very funny again. It doesn't matter. We're just running this Marshall out of PP. It can't do shit to us. Yeah. Anyway, the Marshall's gonna finally go down, and Clef is gonna Amnesia and Flash only does 35. That's crazy. Amnesia, Clef. Oh, and Flash can't crit. That's unfortunate. Yeah. I believe we saw Caps bring Amnesia Clef for a Raikou before, and it's another Raikou matchup, so I guess that's why he's bringing it again. I can see that. But damn, crit Flash Can's really bad. That might just win this Bronzong the game here. But it probably will. We seed, yeah, so 58. There's no way. Like, surely this just wins the game for Tago here. Block setup is very strong in Gen 4. You always have to be aware of it. That's kind of one of the reasons Pokemon, like, I mean, I would never have expected it here, with, but, you know, good bring by Tago. Yeah, it's just the end of the game. Metagross comes in because Zen. Oh, that's his best move. We should try and flinch, and we see its way through. Fair enough. That's when your mash like gain attack boost doesn't really matter. Quicken again. Oh, and another crit. Well, I mean that's probably game of the game then. Oh, it is what it is though. Zen headbutt. Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, just very good Bronzong set from Tago. Very, very dominant win. And he's getting the drop, but it's way too late. And Tago's going to move on to bracket with a huge win there, 6-0 over Caps. I believe Caps does still advance, but, well, that's an insane win from Tago. Very, very good Bronzong set. Okay, game 5. We have Geo versus Tommy Wobbles. So let's see. No Geo's advanced already. I don't know what Tapu Level's record is. I think it was 1-1, but I could be wrong. Anyway, let's see it. Steel type is a fortress and a Dragonite. That's always rough. It can also just pack flamethrower and like destroy you. In Magzone also like, can kind of trap fortress. Not great, but you can like magnetize that and maybe do it. On Geo's side though, Infernape looks quite strong. Like nothing really wants to switch into special Infernape here, like at all. So it's pretty good. Raikou is a decent matchup. Obviously, Hippo's kind of annoying, but it can work around Hippo if you can really, or you can just like eliminate the Hippo if you're a Pokemon, which doesn't look too hard. Only grass resists are Magzone and Dragonite, making Shaman look very strong here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this matchup to Geo. I think the only thing Tommy really is going for him is the Dragonite, which he does have going for him, but I think I'm gonna give this matchup to Geo. Let's get into it. Hey, we see Mesprit and Aerodactyl lead. Air's just going to taunt on turn 1. Very obvious. Mesprit's got Ice Beam. They'll do 79. Okay. Air's going to get the rocks as Mesprit's going to KO with Ice Beam. But obviously, Mesprit can just come back in later and get the rocks up later. In comes the Hippo. But you saw Ice Beam. You're doing 62. I don't understand that play. It's going to crunch. But that's not going to do much yet. They're only just 41. Mesprit is decently fat. And Hippo's not sure. And our Ice Beam will get it down to 3. It's going to crunch again. But you're just losing your Hippo here for nothing. We get the rocks up, okay. And KO the Mesprit. So, wow, Mesprit did so much work. They're KOing Aerodactyl and doing 97 to fucking Hippo. HPS is going to come out from Shaman, KO the Hippo, of course. And in comes the Empoleon. It's going to get Earth Power here for 51. Wow. Quick Swords Dance, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, it's just Earth Power you. Out to Ludicolo. On the Earth Power. But I mean, now you just Seed Flare, right? Ludicolo doesn't really frighten you. Yeah. 55, drop doesn't matter. Basically means a coverage. Ice Beam doing 59 with a Life Orb, but Shaman is too fat. Ludicolo's going to go down there. Dragonite comes in, but we know the Shaman has HPS. We've seen it. It's got E-Speed. It does knock it out. Okay, so Shaman's gone, but Shaman and Mesprit both did so much work there. Swampert comes in. D9 is locked in E-Speed, so it's banded. Yeah, banned. Did Fairy too. Yeah, Ice Beam here. Anyway, Earth Power's gonna kill him. Yeah, then it's over. It's very over. Well, Geo didn't even like switch. He just sent out 3 Pokemon and won the game. I'm not gonna lie, I just think Tommy like played really poorly around a lot of it, but that's Pokemon sometimes. Geo's gonna win and advance to 3-0. Okay. Let's go on to game 6. Game 6 here. 1 second. Where I get? Oh, it's just a live battle. Okay, I'll watch that way, I guess. Okay, yep. On to game 6. So we have here Barchoke versus Andrew Blaze 24-24. I'm not gonna remember this matchup. So let's record. So I'm not even gonna try. Let's take a look here. We do see a Suicune Jolteon mirror, and on the near side, I guess Andrew has a Vileplume, which kind of helps with Suicune, but. Yeah, both Suicunes looking very, very strong here. And both Jolteons, too. Like, your side's ground type is that fat. Obviously, Donphan's a bit better than Camerupt, but still. And you can't really bring Camerupt into this. I mean, yes, you could, maybe. You just have the Suicune coming in. It's kind of annoying. But you can always boom on the Suicune if, like, he tries to set up on you. So maybe Camerupt has some purpose here. Infernape looking okay. It's not amazing here because Dusclops Crest Suicune. Metagross looking, again, okay. And this, like, Suicune. I don't know. This matchup looks like it's going to be very defensive. Spiritomb preventing Fortress Storm ever spin blocking is really big though, so Scarm Spikes are probably going to be pivotal for Andrea in this game. And Fortress Spikes could be very good for Barchoke too, because Donphan doesn't really spin on Dusclops here, so I think this is pretty even. I think if I have to guess, it's going to be a longer game. Let's get into it. I see Suicune lead into Jolteon. In comes the Camerupt, obviously. Is HP Water? It's just going to switch, so it might be choiced, or it's not, or it's fearing Pasture Berry, or it's not packing HP Water. Dusclops comes in as the rocks go up on Dom, so both sides have rocks up now. And Verp's going to come in once Dusclops is in the Nightshade. You have 29, that's not bad damage. Double out the Spiritomb. As we go Camerupt here, okay. Lava Plume comes out, it's 22. No bird. Spiritom's going to start calling Miami. This is a rest set as well. Switching out to Cress. Interesting switch here. Presumably has Toxic. Oh, it's going to trick. It's a Spiritomb is going to get tricked to Scarf, but it will click Shadow Ball here, so it's not like locked into anything, but that's kind of rough. Shadow Ball drop. We're just going to Grass Knot. I have no idea how trick worked. No, it's just what I. Anyway, we're gonna Shadow Ball again, do 85. Wow, and we're gonna Grudge. Okay, so oh wow, very cool. So that's a heads up play. I guess it was probably for Suicune, right? You trap the Suicune and then you force to use all its surfs that way. But I mean, this works too. Totally force stab is how it moves, but there's a free Calm Mind for Suicune, of course. Yep, there we go. This is the first time I've ever seen anyone run Grudge in draft, by the way. Like, I've seen a lot of draft games over the year, like thousands. I have never seen Grudge before. Anyway, HP, Electric Grass can do jack shit there. Metagross can come in. Suicune's going to sub on Andrew's side. Okay, that's pretty good for Andrew. Get Surf for 59. Thunder Punch is going to break the sub. Go into Jolteon here. Take 75 from the Surf. Gonna force out the Suicune, but obviously it's still a pretty good position for later. Thunderbolt into Jolteon, so get some healing from that. Out back into Camerupt. Shovel's gonna get off 30%. I mean, boom. I don't know. I still don't think it's over. Oh, I guess Spurgeon was 1-1 based on the chat. And we're going to Calm Mind up, get an Ice Beam off. But I'm just going to Sunny Day. Wow. That's a choice. Get Solar Ring. That's not going to do too much, and just 42. Suicune's going to take it out. I mean, Suicune's looking really good now. Infernape comes in. Infernape's running Calm Mind, but, you're just going to drop the Surf in the evens. Oh, that crit might have mattered. Is Pasho in the Sun? That crit might have mattered. Yeah, crit probably did matter. Pasho in the Sun. Wow, that's probably getting the game. Wow, that's unfortunate. I think there's. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was gonna miss a Toxic. Never mind. Yeah, I think we'll see. Wow, that Surf crit actually kind of just won the game. Oh my god, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think that Surf crit really won the game. Go quick rest. I guess try and PP stall some Surfs. Fair enough. I mean, I don't think you needed to. I think you could just spam Surf until it died. Oh, wait, no, he's Toxic. I'm stupid. Never mind. Jolteon comes in. Goes Healing Power. Wish. Swatting the rest. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, but that's going to be a game. Yep. Yeah, crit on Ape was huge. I mean, and that is going to advance Barchoke in the tour, though. I assume it's in the chat. I'm not sure what Andrew. Actually, no. I think Andrew moved. I don't remember what Andrew's record was, but yeah. That is good. Barchoke is going to advance, and yeah, that crit was really unfortunate. But that's Pokemon. That was a really cool Ape set though. Calm Mind with the Sun and Impasho to guarantee survive a Surf. That was really cool. Okay, let's get into Game 7. We have Barchoke again versus Forte. Okay, so I guess they only played one. I guess Barchoke was 0-1 then. So Barchoke versus Forte, presumably fighting for the tournament life here. So once again, we see same team from Barchoke, of course. Metagross looking much, much better this time, though. Wow, Metagross is a fantastic matchup here. However, the Rain Sweepers are very scary. The only thing really holding them off at all was Suicune, and Suicune's going to get pressured real easily. Obviously, you do have Crest, which kind of helps, but it's not amazing. Crest also can be pressured by the D-Knight, and Scizor looking really good. But see as you turn around and drop in those breakers, yeah. Forte's offense looks freaking bonkers here. I will say, though, Suicune definitely has a chance to do stuff. You have to watch out for, like, DD Kingdra, but Suicune does look really damn good in this matchup, too. You might need to run, like, Trick Choice Item Uxie to try and beat the Suicune. But, yeah, I think I'm getting the matchup to Forte here. It looks pretty in their favor. Oh, I will say there's no ground types, so Jolteon is kind of crazy. Oh, you were 0-0 before this game. Gotcha, Barchoke. Glenn, why did they say they could have denied you from advancing? I'm very confused. Whatever. Well, so you are 1-0 now. Gotcha. I forgot you played all your games on the last day, you Johnner. Hey, let's get into it. I think I am going to lead Forte in this matchup, though. Yeah, I forgot you where we played all your games on day 16 or whatever, because you're a freaking Johnner. Anyway, we're going to get HP Fire, get Rocks up. HP Fire again, get T-Spikes up. Does Forte have a ground poison? No, so those T-Spikes are pretty impactful then. Take out the Fortress. We got 2 waves of Hatchet up. We got a U-turn out. And we do 10 to Crest. That's so funny. In comes Kabutops. Get a 1 berry to heal. Let's go quick Reflect, though. Okay, out to Dusclops. It's going to block the spin. Yep. Those Toxic Bugs are going to be big. The Grumpig showed up. Okay. And we're going to see Trick Room Dusclops. Wow. Into Magros. This is obviously a very, very slow Magros. Shovel's going to bounce off. Yeah. It's obviously incredibly slow. Yeah. I mean, what's Grumpig speed? Grumpig hits... Oh, Grumpig hits base... Grumpig's base 80? What the fuck? I guess it doesn't have to be... Anyway, camera up. Woo. By the way, thank you for bringing Camerupt twice and showing that this Pokemon is not shit. I love Camerupt so much. He's so funny. I love this guy. He's so funny. I've used him in Gen 4. I've used him in Gen 9 even. I kind of like him in Gen 9. It's like, especially Gen 9 Natdex, I think he's really solid. Just like a check to like Coco's era shit. Yeah, I'm really happy you're using Camelot because I love that guy. He's just so funny. He's so like, he's bad, but then sometimes he just like KOs something and then booms the next stretch your opponent tries to take advantage of it. And like, he just like gets up rocks, KOs something, gets up rocks and booms. It just makes me so happy. Anyway, Stone's gonna do 51 to Crest. Crest gonna have a Reflect here. Light Screen as well. Rocks go up from Forte. And Suicune is now coming in. Oh, and the Rain Dance. Ooh. Well, that boosts Suicune's water type moves. In comes Kabutops. Got a Calm Mind here, but obviously Stonehenge is not going to do too much for the Reflect. Out to Dusclops anyway. Just go Waterfall here. That does very little, though. Presumably Kingdra's coming in? Yeah, Kingdra's coming in. We're going to Surf, but behind the Light Screen, that's not do too much, yeah, even with the Life Orb. And Dusclops gets the Trick Room back up. Wow. You know, all this trick... I mean, I don't hate it here. Like, I get it. This team's Forte has to have a pretty big speed advantage. Ice Punch doing 12. Okay, so Kingdra actually is going to die to Ice Punch into Poison into Life Orb here. Wow, it's really big for Barchoke. Okay, we see Suicune come in. As the Uxie. But yeah, I mean, I think Suicune just wins the game now. Depends what Forte's last is. Scizor, yeah, no, there's no way. Also, Forte has to look at their timers game really, really low. Surf, yep, in the rain. Yeah, I mean, it's a KO. Dragonite comes in, but sure, you have Ice Beam. Oh, maybe you... Did we see all 4 moves? We have not seen all 4 moves. I guess you worry about Scarf Outrage. No, not the Camel. No, but maybe you just go Magros and win. That's actually Bandit. Oh, you just go Boom. Fair enough. In case the Uxie can be out. And now Uxie comes in, you just go Crest. Presumably that's game over. Yeah, you're just going to forfeit. I mean, yeah, that's it. So, yeah, Barchoke is going to win this one. And matchup I did not think was in their favor, I'll be honest here. But, very good prep with the Trick Room Dusclops and, like, the screens on Crest. The Toxic Bike did so much work. Sunny Day, Camerupt was cool. As I've said, I love Camerupt. He's so funny. He's so funny. And, like, he's usable. A lot of people don't, like, think he's usable, but he's usable. Like, he does stuff. He's not good, but he does stuff. Yeah, so a good win from Butterchoke and more Camerupt propaganda, please. I know we have one more Butterchoke game this stream. I don't remember if it's in order. It might be on the next stream. I don't remember. We'll see though. Game 8. Yeah, okay, so it's not now. I'm just curious. Is it look up. Scroll a bit. We do have your last game is next, so big game 9. Alright, so game 8, we have Mata versus MJF Blaze here. So I believe both these players are 1-1, if I remember correctly. Again, it's been a while, but I think that's correct. So we see 2 Scizors, is interesting. And MJF Blaze's Scizor looking very, very strong here. Obviously, it's like stuff like Kingdra versus Bullet Punch, but U-turn is just so damn spammable. Honestly, U-turn is pretty spammable to both teams. I can see like Quillfish and MJF Blaze side. In fact, there's also a Rain Meteor. We see albeit kind of a Rain Meteor. We see Mata with like the good Rain Pokemon in Kingdra and Kabutops, and we see MJF Blaze with the bad. Well, Quillfish is good. The mad Rain Pokemon like Quillfish and Ludicolo, and also Relicanthus here, which Relicanthus actually done really well this tournament. I think we're actually moving up to 4 for an upcoming team tournament, including DBP, which is very funny. But yeah, Relicanthus actually kind of proved itself this tournament as a decent low tier option. So anyway, back to the matchup. Yeah, I mean, both sides' Rain looks pretty good. I do think Polygraph is a nice check to all the opposing Rain. Obviously, Ludicolo's a thing, but Celebi's pretty good into that, yeah. I think I'm going to lean Mata here. I think I'm going to lean Mata here, yeah. Let's get into it. Once this loads, yep. Ma on the left with a beautiful Articuno custom and MGF blades on the right. So we see Scizor lead into Scizor. Just get a U-turn here for minimal damage. And U-turn again for 26. Yep. Good damage to Bronzong there. Again, the Mesprit presumably Quick Rocks. Yep. Bring in the Scizor hard. Very good offensive play. Bug Bite only doing 24 though. Okay, we see that. Then we go Roost up. Gyro Ball does 78 to Flygon on a switch. Wow, it's a ton of damage. You have the Fire Blast for only 21. But you see the Roost off. Yep. It's got a Trick Room with the Uxie. Interesting. We're going to U-turn out, of course. Get 30 off. So Uxie's also going to U-turn. What's coming in? Is it the Bronzong? No, it's a Breloom. So presumably a very slow Breloom. But I don't think you know because never mind. It's like not min speed Breloom or anything. And we're gonna Spore the Cell Base. That's not gonna do much because it can just natural cure it off. And Breloom can't rotation. Oh, it's gonna sub though. Yeah, so you see that. It's gonna Focus Punch, but that's not gonna do too much, right? You only has Twiver is like obviously a Vizdev Celebi into a Breloom matchup. I mean, Celebi will eventually wake up. Yeah, there it is. It's gonna sub it. It's oh god, its own sub and Focus Punch is a good break. That's crazy. Breloom Focus Punch not breaking a sub is wild. Well, that's what version. Maybe Psychic's gonna come off. Take that out. Seed Bomb guaranteed break the sub, of course, but I assume Breloom was forced out here. Into Scizor. Right. Goes sub though, and now you can just go HP Fire. If this is in the Scarf, it's just gonna die. Never mind. Well, I can still ask because still be HP Fire. It's sub Protect for lefties, of course. Is Scarf Scizor, but it's probably get roasted by HP Fire here. No, it's just Leech Seed. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough then. And well, now we get the switch. Yeah, I see you can Protect there. Fair enough. Bronzong comes in. Celebi's gonna get another sub. Yes, Celebi going very, very crazy here. Gyro Ball's gonna break it, but I mean, you can just fire off the Leech Seed again, yeah. Sub looking very good now. Things are getting chipped very fast. Sub on the Boom. I guess you didn't want to get more. I mean, Protect on. I guess you didn't want to give it more recovery, but damn, that's unfortunate. Rhyperior comes in the Trick Room, of course. It's going to get its own substitute. Lots of substitutes this game. So, running the Mega Horn, no, just go Rock Slide here. That's not going to do much to Mesprit. Rain Dance comes off. Trick Room is gone now. Out to Scizor. On the Rock Slide, only doing 44. Good U-turn is good crit. That crit might have mattered for the sub. I'm not sure. It depends on the spreads on both Pokemon. And finally coming on the Earthquake. Yep, and now this probably forces out the Rhyperior. Or I guess the Earthquake doesn't KO. It can Ice Punch. It only does 40. Wow. Yep, and finally's gonna go down. Kabutops gonna come in. Forces out into Qwilfish. Of course, Qwilfish is not even intimidated. Jan Waterfall's gonna do a clean 51. Qwilfish is faster though, but I mean, it's Citrus Kabutops interesting. But yeah, Qwilfish is gonna go down here, and no Ludicolo was an interesting decision. Scizor's gonna come in. We know it's Scarf, but Bullet Punch probably won't KO. Yeah, Kabutops I think just gonna queen here maybe. I guess it depends. Have we seen Breloom? Yeah, we've seen Breloom's Jose doesn't have Mach. Yep. Okay, so he's gonna go into double into Breloom here. Take the Waterfall. Only take 30. It's a Fizdev as hell Breloom if I've ever seen one. In comes Scizor. And Scizor's gonna go sleep, so that's big. Back out to Uxie. We're going to go for the sub here. And Psychic should come off, do a good chunk to that Rhyperior, we'll say. Ice Punch. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do a Protect there, and then get Trick Room. Let's see. Yep. This is going to be a long one, folks, probably. I guess C-Bomb off here. U-turn's not going to break the sub. Celebi comes in. Focus Punch, but Celebi has Protect, yep. Stall on our turn. Hey. I'm going to move this up to fast. This could go a while. Okay, so he's going to take out the Yuxi here. And that's probably the end of the game. Yes, I can just go clean up. So I guess I need to go fast. It was so Ma's going to win dominant 5-0 here. Very good one from Mata. Yep. Okay, second to last game of the stream. We have game 9, which is Barchuk's last game. So, well, their third pool's game at least. So there are two else obviously are advancing, but we're going to Barchuk versus Swigis here. Let's take a look at this matchup. Oh, let's see. Suicune looking pretty strong. Tangrowth is not the best we can check out. You have Power Whip, but like, honestly, Suicune just like sub or protect stall out the Power Whip's pretty sure. Like, it's not that hard to do, especially if it ever misses one. Infernape looking okay. Obviously, decent checks, but once again, not the best. Metagross looking very, very strong here, though. Metagross actually craziest matchup. Holy shit. T-Tar looks solid. Like, T-Tar actually was pretty good. Like, there are checks, but they aren't the sturdiest things in the world, and they will get worn down. Okay, I mean, we'll try to not go ahead and definitely these matchups anymore, but Flygon looking okay from Swigis' side. Pretty spammable moves. Yeah, I think I'm going to win Swigis here. Let's get into it. Barchuk off Swigis on the right. We got Fortress into Suicune. Suicune's going to sub on turn 1. Fortress gets up a spike. Okay, so he's going to start Calm Minding, obviously. Presumably. No, it's just to start Calm Minding. Alright, for it. So I guess welcome. I believe both players are in stream chat now. Actually, that's cool. But well, at least Barchuk was here earlier. You're welcome. So we're gonna roar out into the Fortress here. Crest gonna come out on the T Spike. Okay. Does Swigis have a ground poison? No. Okay. So Swigis will need to get. Let's spin from their own Fortress here. Calm Mind, but we're gonna boom for 50. Good damage. Camera's gonna come out and boom again. It has Scarf fucking. This gotta be Scarf camera, but then Scarf boom fails with the Crest. Wait, let me see. Well, Carrots is 196 and min speed Crest is 206. Yeah, like Crest with no investment is 206 speed. So yeah, that was Scarf fucking camera. Wild bring for Barchuk. Holy shit, Scarf boom camel. What a bring. I like it, but wow, did not expect that at all. You can prevent the spin here with Dusclops. More camel propaganda. We'll love to see it. Scarf Boom Camel. Again, I love this Pokemon. It's so funny. Get another Spike here. Nightshade, get some chip. Also, the second boom with 4. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I would not have expected a Scarf fucking Camel, but then again, I don't think you KO'd Camel from full anyway, so I don't know. And we're going to go Draco there. Do some good damage to this Dusclops. Missed the will. Unfortunate. Going out to Relicanth here. As it gets poisoned. We're going to rest up with the Dusclops. Is it Chesto? No. Just probably rest talk then. Or if we're doing 32, that's probably a banded Relicanth, I had to guess. Sweep Talk gets off a Nightshade into it. Relicanth has enough HP to only take 25. I didn't realize Relicanth has so much HP. Anyway, Earthquake's going to get a crit. Ooh, and so that means Dusclops going to die of sand this turn. Yeah, Sweep Talking to rest too. That's unfortunate. Fortunate for a Barchuk there. Tauros is going to come in, okay. Earthquake is going to kill the Relicanth. It's a Life Orb. Is the Flygon Scarf? Yep. Flygon's going to come in. U-turn, get some damage on Fortress. I mean, on Tauros. Return's only going to do Tway to Fortress, but sure we have a Fire move. Surely you're waiting for a Fire Blast. You're going to miss the Fire Blast, though. Oh, not you. Yeah. That allows him to get off the spin. That's really bad. Holy shit. Now I died a Life Orb, yeah. This is no way with Aqua. Yep. Wow, that's really rough. It's like insanely rough. Here we're gonna see Suicune come out, knock out the Fortress of Surf. But I think it's just about over here. Tyranitar comes in. Yep, we're gonna sub up, but obviously it does like break the sub. Oh, never mind, that was a roll. Holy shit, that was a damage roll. Roar forcing a Metagross here, getting the Spike chip is nice. Bullet Punch, yep. Presumably just go Roar again, yeah. So you get another 25 on Suicune. Yep, we're gonna do that. Surf. And Crunch Chip and Metagross coming back. I don't think Metagross can. Yeah, I mean it's obviously a Scarf Flygon, so this game is over. Scarf Flygon is 9 range. You have a crit. Or Infrared can work too, yep. It might be banned in Mango section based on damage, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's going to be a win for Swiggis, so Swiggis is going to take it home. Barchoke, they already win 2 games on the stream, though, so they are in brackets still. Yeah, a very cool game. Obviously, a bit of hacks there, but yeah, it's Pokemon. Interesting T-Tar set for sure. Scarf Boom Camel made me happy. At least I can say that. It made me very happy to see that. And let's get on to our last game of the stream. And then we, for those who aren't at the start, we will have 12 games on the next stream because I'm going to just finish off the pools game. So we have 12 more games. So the next stream I'll do a long one. Once I get really tired, then I might split in 2, but we'll see. Because this does kind of tire me out, I've been doing all these. Anyway, next game we have Dweed User versus Endgame here. Endgame, once again, with the 6 Pokemon team is interesting, I guess, but we know exactly what 6 they're bringing. Yeah, Aron doesn't work in this generation because it doesn't have Sturdy. Oh, it does have Sturdy, it just doesn't do anything. I mean, it is a... Yeah, why haven't those... Never mind. Anyway, Raikou looking solid. Obviously, there's some okay electric resist, but it's not bad at all. They're both weak to HPI, so we can get going. Gyarados is very, very strong. The water resists are not that bulky. Honestly, you probably don't even run Earthquake. It's probably like DD, Waterfall, Bite, Ice Fang with like a Wakan Berry seems really, really strong here. You just have to chip the Clef, and it kind of just wins, which is not too hard to do. Scissor looking okay. I mean, Fortress kind of shits on it, but Hippo like gets U-turned on, which is not great. D-Knight is not great into double steal either. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Starmie is solid here, but like honestly, Bronzong, Grumpig are not bad checks. I can see Grumpig coming. I think I have to give this matchup to Endgame here. Yeah, I'm gonna give this matchup to Endgame. No, sorry, Dweed User. I'm mixing who has it. Yeah, Dweed Users get. I'm gonna give the matchup to. I got mixed up with who has who. Payback on turn 1 so that we get that in. Stealth Rock goes up. Toxic goes off. It's a good start for them. Okay, we do see Sandslash come in. Oh, yep, and it's a misspin. Yep, that is legal. Probably shouldn't be. We might change it for next year. Well, I guess we can't really change it for this, but we might change it for next year for like on Gliscor and shit. But anyway, yeah. We're gonna go with Earthquake there. Counter. Ooh, that's gonna take out the Sandslash pretty good. Hey. In comes the Clefable. We got a huge Flare Blitz there. Giving our Flare Blitz. Yep. Ton of damage. That probably banded Arcanine based on damage, if I had to guess. D-Knight's go Roost, so it's a bulkier set. Let's go Fire Blast here into the Bronzong, doing 85. Wow, it's Life Orb Roost, interesting. Rocks can go up from the Bronzong, of course. Fire Blast miss. Oh no, in the boom. That's unfortunate. He just lost his D-Knight for nothing. It's a huge miss. Wow. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Arcanine comes in. Starmie comes in. It's good. Also switch out Fearing E-Speed. Yep, E-Speed is good, dude. 30. That's not bad damage to Hippo, but obviously you're taking the Sand Chip and you die of Spikes, so like Hippo can just slack off unless you get a crit E-Speed here. Yeah. It's gonna get Rocks. Okay, fair enough. So he's going to trade his Hippo here. So Hippo and Arcanine are going to trade, but Rocks will go up, obviously. Okay, we see Fortress come in. As Scissor comes in, so they both came in there. Just get 5 get off the spin. Okay, another spin. I think he got off spin earlier. Yeah, he got off 2 spins, actually. Gyarados is looking very frightening now, though. Is going to Dragon Dance. Is Starmie Scarf? It is Scarf T-Bolt, and Gyarados is not Wakan, so that's good for Endgame here. Raikou comes in, that's very, very scary. So, and we know Starmie is Scarf, so it gets a free Calm Mind here into Clefable. I think Raikou might just clean up. Depends on what Endgame's last Pokemon is. Well, we know what Endgame's last Pokemon is, right? We'll just look at the matchup. Yeah, it's obviously a Roserade. Thunderbolt, okay, it's the Clef. It's Life Orb. So taking a Wild Chip from Life Orb plus Sand here. No, he brought the Aron. No, he brought the Aron. So he might be probably bought it because he was already out as a joke. But yeah, it's unfortunate. If it was Roserade, I think they would. I think it was Roserade. I think they actually might have legitimately won. I think they probably did win if it was Roserade, but. Oh, and missed the Hydro Pumps. Wait, Raikou was in range. Scissor. Oh wow, probably won if it hit. Wow. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hydro Pump missed and Fire Blast missed. Both pretty much costing Endgame the game. The Weird User will move on to bracket, I believe, with that. So that means we just have 12 games left for our next stream. We'll start off with, let me pull up the next one. We'll start off next stream. Might be weird today. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll start off with 20 Chwan versus Big Bandar. So with that, I'm going to call it for now.